guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe, turn on post notification, and make sure to hit the like button. Please share this video to as many people as possible. So guys, on today's content, I will be reacting and reviewing to a very awesome 2018 movie, A Star Is Born. The movie is actually a directorial debut of Bradley Cooper, who also featured in the movie, and a very awesome one. So let's go. So it actually started like this. Bradley Cooper, who acted as Jackman in the movie, he's actually a very talented singer, and so he just came out from a show. He's an alcoholic and a drug addict. So he came out from a show. After a show, he was struggling, and then bumped into another bar, a bar where a particular lady was performing. That was Lady Gaaga. Lady Gaaga was performing. Lady Gaaga acted as Ali in the movie. So Lady Gaaga was performing, and then he was like, wow, amused, like, who is this lady performing this song in a very astonishing way? Like, she must be so talented. Like, you know, now music stuffs now, really recognizing real and all. So he met this guy. This guy is actually Ali's friend in the movie, but the guy spoke to him and was like she's talented, right? That would you like to meet her backstage and all? Then he said yeah. So they went backstage and he met Ali there, and then they got talking and all. That was where they bonded very easily. They bonded very easily. So there was a funny moment there where he had to remove an artificial eyelid from her eye, and then she was like that it's artificial, that is not real. So it was just an awesome moment, like, in that part. So afterwards they had to step out, and the first time they got engaged, talking and all about music. Then he got to discover that she actually writes songs, like awesome songs, but she feels very shy singing her songs based on having this inferiority complex, that she's not good enough. Many people speaking to her that she has a big nose, that she can't fit in to be a good singer and all. So she decided to nurse her own lyrics. So he decided to just hear one of her songs, and then she went like that was where she dropped the Shallow, one of the popular songs from the movie Shallow. Tell me something, boy, are you happy in this modern world, or do you need more? Like, that song was awesome. Funny fact, I knew this song even before I saw the movie. Like, there was a time I was singing this song to someone, and then the person like, oh, you've seen A Star Is Born? And I was like, A Star Is Born? No, I haven't. And I like, how did I know this song? Like, I knew some of the songs that were sung in the movie before even watching the movie, and that was something very exciting about it. Like, I must see this movie. And then after how many years, this is my first time seeing this movie. Just this year, saw this movie. So after then, so that was that scene, and then it was like he's inviting her for his show, for his concert, and then she was like she won't be able to come and all. Eventually, because of work and all, so she went for work, and then she told her friend about going for the event, and it was like, let's go for the event, and she was like no, that she won't be going for the event. And then her manager came from nowhere and was like, why are you late? See somebody that just came just 2 minutes late, and the manager has already complained. So she was like, fuck it. She went off there immediately with her friend. Like, they flew private jets going for the concert, like blown off stuff. So they got to the concert and all, they saw him performing and all, and then he was like, Bradley Cooper, Jackman was like, okay, you are going to be performing that your song today. And she didn't even know that Bradley Cooper had written his own part. Like, he had already mastered his own part of the lyrics, like his own verse. And then she was like, no, like, how can she just do this? Like, come from nowhere, huge audience, and then you just come and sing like something you have never done before. So he started singing his own verse, hopefully that she was going to join. And then she was still there, very timid, and then not even conclusive already about singing her own parts in the whole concert and all. So but finally she shook it off, and then she came on stage and wowed the crowd. that was the spotlight for her. That was where she began to build this courage and confidence, and her bonding with Jackman became closer and all, and then they started going for shows and all. So they met Rex, a manager that liked her talent and saw her that she's very talented and all. So the manager decided to pick her up, though Jackman, out of jealousy, didn't really like the idea, but afterwards he wanted the best for her, so he actually let it all go, and then she signed with the record label, and then she was doing well and got nominated for 3 Grammy categories, like mad, within her first year. 3 Grammy category. So there was actually crazy stuff that happened there. Actually, very crazy stuff that happened there. But before then, before that Grammy show I'm going to talk about now, Jackman actually proposed to her. He was at his friend's place where he got picked up in the road where he was drunk and then messed up, and the friend picked him up and then brushed him up, and then they were just all there though. So Lady Gaaga, Ali, came to meet them there. So she was there, and then he didn't have a ring. He wanted to propose to her. He didn't have a ring, so he had to ask his friend for a plier to remove some strings from the guitar, and then folded it and then gave it to her and engaged her. Very awesome. In as much as it's crazy, but it's creative, and then Jack in the movie portrayed to be a very crazy person who didn't see life to be so serious as life is. So that was another awesome moment. So on the Grammy day, on the day she was nominated for 3 Grammy categories to receive her award, she was actually given one. So it was actually messed up. Jack embarrassed her. Jack ruined the day for her, and then it was stupid, like very, very stupid and embarrassing. But she didn't see it to be that way. She actually loves him like so much. She didn't see it to be that way. Like when they were taking him out, and then she was like, no, she's the one to perform that role, that's her husband, and she's the one to take care of him and all. Like, she didn't think it to be so. So afterwards, in subsequent scene, she was supposed to start her UK tour. You know, this artist stuff, you have to start giving each city your vibe and all. So she told her manager that she would love to go with her husband, and the manager was like, are you insane? This same drug addict, this same alcoholic person, same person won't take for tour. Man, you can't afford to ruin your career at this stage of it. And then it was rational, like, we know that this guy can't actually take care of himself and all. So she said, it's either I go with Jack or there is no tour. Like, the manager saw it to be very crazy and all. So Jack was with his counselor, his therapist, trying to engage a therapist about how to resolve the issue, and then he shared a moment with therapist, telling the therapist about the time he was around 12-13 years of age, and he wanted to commit suicide with belts and all, with his belt, and then it was actually a very, very crazy one. Meanwhile, I skipped something. Bob actually had an half elder brother who was his manager, though he fired him along the line at a particular scene where he punched Bobby for selling their father's property, their father's big farmland. And then Jack had a very strong thing for his father, based on the fact that they were more like drink buddies. So they were drink buddies, and then he had more bonding with his father than even his brother. So it meant so much to him, Bobby selling their father's farmland, and then the father's farmland turning to trash already. So fast forward back to where I was. So the Lady Gaaga didn't want to go for the tour anymore, so she met with Jack, telling Jack that she has a good news, that she won't be going for the tour, that she'd rather spend the moment with him, and then they hang out and all. So Jack, at that moment, I felt like Jack would just say, like, she's crazy and all, like why is she not going for the tour and all. But Jack had the previous day, like a day before that day, she spoke with him. Jack had already met with the manager, Rex had already met with Jack, telling Jack that he's ruining Lady Gaga's career, he's ruining Alice's career, and then he's very certain that very soon that they'll both divorce, and then when that happens, he should come nowhere around her. So Jack was very emotional. He was just speechless. He was just staring, because he knew. I felt at that moment, all he was just thinking is, I'm not just right for this person. Like, I'm so bad, I can't change. Like, he felt bad about it. So that's why I think he was just overwhelmed by the moment, and he knew what he wanted to do in his mind. That's why he didn't try to convince Ali to actually go for the UK tour and all. So a very sad part of the whole movie was when Jack met with Bobby, his elder brother, and was telling Bobby that all the while that it wasn't even really about his father. It wasn't. He didn't really see his father as all in all. He actually idolized Bobby all those while that his father was alive. Bobby felt that word, like it struck him, and then Bobby was crying, like was in tears, like very, very emotional. And at that part, Jack went to a garage with the same belt he wanted to use to commit suicide years back when he was 12, 13, and then he killed himself. That was crazy. At that moment, at the moment I was watching this, I was like, damn, like, how is this movie going to be interesting without Jack? Like, how is it ending in this way? Very crazy. Like, what's the essence of the movie? Like, at that moment, I didn't want to see the movie anymore, but I guess it just had to happen that way. And then Lady Gaga felt bad about it. Like, I wasn't sure, like, she was ever going to recover from that, but she loved him with everything, like everything. So that was just it, and I felt the movie was just perfect if not for Jack's death. Like, something, they would have done something different, something else aside from Jack dying. So that was just it. So if you've seen this movie, and then you enjoy this movie, and then you have something to say about the movie, maybe a part I missed and a part I wanted to understand more, or what you think about the movie, please engage in the comment section. Let's hear what you think about the movie. And then please don't crucify me. I'm just saying the movie this year. I know it's a 2018 movie, but please don't crucify me. Awesome movie. Please share your reactions in the comment section, and please like this video, share this video so that many more person can actually see this video, and make sure to please subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications so you get instantly notified each time I drop a content. See you in the next one.